Dear saints, it's another week of an encounter, and we apologize that we have not been able to bring this broadcast to you for a few weeks now. It's an unavoidable excuse that we believe that Christ himself has dealt with it. Gospel to take over, like we say. This week we'll continue from Deuteronomy 33 verse 2 that says that, and he came with 10,000 of saints. And we said 10 in the Jewish context is not just a mathematical number, it's a spiritual framework that speaks about completeness, divine order, and spiritual renewal. Completeness, divine order, and spiritual renewal. It's saying that the completeness of the saints of God, that God had came, or God is coming, the second coming of Christ again, with the completeness of his saints. Now, what made the saints complete? Not what we have done, but what Christ have done. What we call the complete work of Christ, or the finished work of Christ. So we are not complete as a result of what we have done, our moral life, our speakings. We are complete as a result of what Christ have done. So how does that graduate? Jesus had finished the work of our completeness, that we adopted, or we entered that reality by salvation. Then we became complete in nature according to what Christ have done. Then because of our complete nature, we can now flexibly live a life of completeness. How? By speaking as saints, by walking as saints. Our practices, our preachings, our words, our actions, and many more things are now intertwined with the completeness of Christ. And that brings the second part, divine order. Divine order. That is, it says the divine order of the saints. The divine order of the saints. What does this represent? It's saying that consecutively, the same time in salvation as we are being complete, at the same time we have a reality of the book of John chapter 14 verse 20. He said, and then you shall know that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, and I in you, and you in me. There will be a divine order of Christ coming inside of you to make you a saint. So Jesus is in you to testify that you are like him. Jesus is inside of you to testify that you are a saint. So we continue from that next week to give an emphasis of your sainthood. Gospel to take over.